Welcome to my new show, everybody. I'm your host, the Shouting Hipster. Though I think it's getting a little bit late to shout. So for this episode, instead of being the Shouting Hipster, I'm going to be guy who speaks at indoor voice hipster. That's pretty catchy. It doesn't matter if pot's harmless. With pot becoming legal, I hear more and more adults say that, oh, pot's harmless. You know, that very phrase, pot's harmless. You know, pot's misunderstood. You know, there's no negative effects to pot. The only way that you could have any negative opinion on pot is if you've never tried it before. You know, and I think that that's a terrible idea. You know, and for two main reasons. The first one being, I think it's a terrible argument for legalization. You know, if you really want to make a good intellectual case for legalization that's going to convince people who disagree with you, what you should say is that you own your body. Your body is your property, and you have every right to harm it however much you want. If you want to eat cheeseburgers and get fat and get diabetes, it's not the government's job to tell you you can't. You own your body. If you want to get a neck tattoo that says protect your neck, it's not the government's job to tell you you can't do that. You know, it's the government's job to sterilize you and make sure we protect the gene pool, hashtag eugenics. But the only drug that's harmless is a placebo. By definition, that's the only drug that's harmless. Any drug that affects you in any way whatsoever, that alters your brain chemically or alters your body chemistry, is going to have some harmful effects. By definition, all drugs that have any effect have some negative side effects. And the idea is to find the balance between the negative side effects and the overall positive effects, and if you should make the choice to do it, if the overall positive outweighs the negative. Not that it's harmless. That's not true. And the last point I want to make is that with any habit, you know, whether it's pills or Jack Daniels or Big Macs, you should ask not if ingesting that thing is harmful or harmless. You should ask if the next thing that it makes you do is harmless. You know, does it affect your daily life in a way to where you don't try hard enough to follow through on certain things? You know, does getting a little bit drunk every night stop you from going to the gym and getting a good body? You know, does, you know, eating a Big Mac do the same thing? You know, does, like in the movie Half-Baked, the main character makes a joke saying that marijuana is a gateway drug, gateway to junk food. You know, think about what that's actually saying. You know, it's like, it's a gateway to making you do nothing all day except watch Netflix and eat Cherry Garcia while you grow a nice cup of C-cup man boobies. And, you know, this is a free country, you know. You have every right to do that. But if you're cupping your C-cup man titties between bomb rips, telling yourself that pot is harmless, you're making a mistake. And no matter what you do, the biggest mistake you could make is not subscribe to my channel for more biting commentary, where I don't even look at the camera like 70% of the fucking time. Anyway, I'm your host, the Shouting Hipster. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching very much. Muchas gracias, señores and señoritas. See, I'm just talking until I can find the stop button to this thing.